you in the backyard of your old farm in the summer.
I took a dip in the water. It was phenomenal. It was cold, y'all. It was really freaking cold. But the sunset was just hitting the water so absolutely graciously that I was drawn into the lake. so I went in.
Wow.
It's a good story, right? Thank you for the commentary. And y'all, look at the sunset.
They can't see
like,
it.
I could cry.
They
I'm
can't
gonna
see
flip it around.
It's
Wow.
like no more speaking lines for you.
Yeah, you're fired.
Well, not even that. Just like no more speaking lines.
Yeah, you've been demoted to just the walking shot.
Skip to the present, haven't been so happy ever.
Hey y'all, I just I honestly didn't do much helping, but I'm just so thankful for the people that you can call, because I had about 20/30 minutes to do something, and I just called a friend that lives a little bit away, you know, like a plane ride. And we just chatted for that amount of time, and I'm just so thankful for people like that in my life that I just have, and I know that are always there, and I'm thankful. Did I just switch back to the glasses that, no, these aren't my driving glasses. Hi, hello everyone. It's me, Kristine. Welcome back to the It's Time Y'all channel. How do I put this? A new season of life is upon us, is upon me. So this season of September to December is going to be a very interesting one, a pretty jam-packed one, if I make it that way. If y'all have been following me on any part of my life, I feel like in so many vlogs I mention that I withdrew from high school when I was younger. I went back, and now I'm doing my last class to finish my high school diploma, and ideally I want to go to school in January of 2023. Now, there are a lot of things that need to be done in order for me to do that. Let's just bring y'all along with me, and y'all can just see the raw, real truth of being 21 years old, technically in high school, trying to get into university. Yeah, I decided that I'm gonna do these little like meters of things that I need to do, or trackers. So y'all are like, you know, there's like a visual to this. First and foremost, we've got the class. The last high school class that I'm doing is an economics class. Ever since coming back from San Francisco, I've been oddly, I don't want to say sad, but in a weird way sad. I remember journaling one day being like, I'm really thankful for everything and everything is going well, but I feel a weird level of sad. And I don't really know why, but that's, obviously you can call it an excuse or a reason, whatever you see it as, but I'm basically starting at nothing with this class. Now the plan from September to December is to work my ass off, to get a job or 2 jobs or even 3 jobs if I can, and make as much money as I possibly can for school. And also, if I do decide to move out for school, I'm gonna, money for that. Finding a job tracker. I haven't even started. I don't even know where to begin. Another tracker is applying to schools, universities, colleges, because I need to do that. Those are my 3 trackers at the moment, but I bet more are gonna come along. The fact that I'm even in this season of my life right now is truly beyond me. I'm still feeling a little bit numb with the idea of it all, because I'm like, whoa, that's like a lot to think about. It's just, beginning is always tougher. Like for me, starting something is always so much tougher in my mind than it actually is. And I know that reigns true for a lot of people, but it's like, man, can that just get a little easier for me so I can just begin already? Also, if y'all have a name for this season of my life, please let me know, because I don't know, I feel like I should name it. What about starting from the bottom season? I'm literally starting at the bottom for all of these trackers. So like, I feel like that's very appropriate. Is it a little long though? SFB season, SFTB season? I don't know, man.
Sitting in your room, working on my first record. Skip to the present, and I still have
Question of the day: can you watch watch the darkness?
Can you walk up the dark?
Comment down below, can you watch
Oh, you're actually
the
recording.
darkness? Hey y'all, so it's a few days after I filmed that clip. I'm scared, honestly. I felt this way a few months ago in like June, but I hadn't lived my summer yet at that point, and now it's the end of August. It's becoming real that a chapter of my life is coming to a close and a new one is beginning. This morning when I was driving home from bringing my mom to work, I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna be passing by these streets very often anymore. I'm not gonna be doing these morning drives very often anymore. And I even felt so strongly about this fear and this sadness to the point where I had to journal about it this morning. And I was just saying how I'm scared and how it's a weird fear because I think about myself living the life that is ahead of me, which is, you know, focusing on my job, and I'm still finishing this economics class and doing that at the same time, and that really impacting my time. And I'm excited, I'm honestly excited, like I'm excited to work a shift and fit in school, like I'm excited when I think about then, like, or the future. But when I think about now and the goodbyes, I just don't want this to sound so sappy, but it, like, all these words, new chapter, goodbyes, like, it all sounds so sappy. Stick with me. When I think about the goodbyes, that's when I feel sad and scared, because I have realized that I've really fallen in love with the life that I live. And although I knew for the longest time that this wasn't a very realistic version of life, because, you know, I have to establish my own life, and my life will be mine like it's never been before. Because I was a pretty independent kid, but you're still a kid, and even when you're in high school, you're still in high school. And then after that, when I was going through my years of whatever I can call a healing, sorry, I wasn't in the best mental state, even though, yeah, my life was mine. And when I got my first job ever, my life was mine, but I wasn't good mentally. And then as the pandemic came, I started driving my parents to work, and that created a whole new routine, and it created a life that was my daily schedule was heavily influenced by my parents because I had to do things at different times. Now I'm here mentally, I am so thankful for where I'm at, very thankful for my life and for, yeah, the life that I get to live. But this is like the first time where my life really is mine, and nothing is going to be determined by anybody else. I don't know, I'm scared finding the job. When things become real, man, like, that's when things really, like, affect me. And things are like 2 months, a month out, I'm still here, I'm still in the present, I'm still living my life. All that stuff is later. But then when later becomes now, yeah, I really hope that people can actually relate to this. I don't know. I hope I'm just not talking to a camera, but talking to a person, you know? Anyways, that's
Skip to the present, and I still haven't released it. But it's okay, 'cause the new songs are way better. That's what it feels like. Haven't been so happy ever.
I've been editing and I'm realizing that I haven't given y'all any updates on my starting from the bottom journey, my Kim K journey, and although there has been little progress, I thought to just quickly add in some things.
because, you know, slowly but surely, at least I'm trying to give myself grace on this beginning period, because I know that I'm not very good at starting things, but once I get things, yeah, anyways. I have like 99% decided that I am probably gonna apply to colleges, majority of them colleges, at least in Canada. I know in the US, like, y'all use college, university, like, intertwined, but here, like, colleges are colleges, universities are universities, and some people do their whole 4 years in university, some do their whole 4 years in college, some people do 2 years in college and 2 years in university. For me, I think the smartest, cheaper, smaller class sizes, I think what just would work better for me is going to college first. So yeah, that's basically where I'm at. I emailed my, like, academic advisor, counselor person to double check with her, because y'all, I'm thinking of dropping the economics class. And I think for my degree, I am leaning more towards doing psychology, and if in the future I really want to do economics, then I can major or minor in economics. Jobs, I really need to apply to jobs. I have been looking, and I've seen a few jobs that are intriguing. As things pick up, hopefully these vlogs become more eventful and not as, like, chit chat, oh, and then I'm, like, doing a bunch of things, oh, and then chit chat, like, you know, hopefully it's just, like, anyways, I'm blabbering. Okay, I love y'all. I'll see you in a little bit with a new video. Check out the Instagram, and yeah, love y'all.
I can't believe that you waited so long. I'm watching you sit there with our best friends at the